Welcome, Scorpio. We're doing your mid-month November 2024 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel. Those that follow me regularly, love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign reading's up on my channel. There is a competition running in November. There's 2 personal readings up for grabs. First one will go to a new subscriber on my channel during the month. So nothing you need to do, you'll automatically go in the draw. Other personal reading up for grabs will go to a very positive community member that stands out during the month. Again, you'll automatically go in the draw. Winners will be announced first week in December. Make sure to come back and see if you are a winner. They're announced on the community tab as well as in your star sign videos. And in terms of our winners for last month, Corrina Leggett has already claimed her prize. So congrats, Corrina. And we're still waiting on Janice McIsaac to get in touch, who was our winner for the new subscriber last month. So email's going to pop up here. Janice, if you're listening, do get in touch to claim your prize. Now, in terms of what you'll be winning this month, it's a 1-hour pre-recorded personal reading with me. Meditate on your energy, check your Akashic record. There's psychic guidance around the questions you most want answered. There's also mindset coaching to help you move through any stuck states that come up during the reading. Have a look at your energy meridians, your chakra balances. I'm also an energy healer, so the whole works, darling. So good luck, everyone. Personal readings are open. If you need extra guidance and support at this time, just reach out. Booking links on here and down below. Let's dive in. So pulling your essential energy, and it's either going to be an aspect of self that needs expansion or growth or healing. You've pulled time, which kind of shows like our life cycle of growth from infant right through. So Spirit's asking you, where are you placing limits on yourself around time? So if you constantly find yourself saying, I don't have enough time, or I'm too old, or you're worried about you haven't accomplished something at a certain age, or it feels like it's out of your reach, Spirit's saying that you need to let that go, right? Because one, it's an aspect of scarcity consciousness. And we only ever have the present moment. So it's also watch that you're not future pacing yourself constantly. You know, because when we do that, we feel a gap between where we are and where we want to be. So we're always kind of feeling in a state of lack, not having what we want, versus living day by day and really enjoying the process, the journey, finding inner peace and happiness in moments of joy in each day. Yeah. It's also, where are you limiting yourself by saying, I can't do something because of my age? Yeah. Amp this up with some crystals. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you, and then we'll pull lots of clarifiers. Oh, there's definitely things you need to release. So when we asked about this, it's often things that it's old baggage, things we're carrying around with us still, stuff from the past that we keep recycling through, things that don't serve us. Now, you are going to get illumination, particularly around anything where you're tripping yourself up in life. Yeah, there's a lot of change and growth happening right now for you. A lot of transformation going on or wanting to happen. And everything's trying to lead you to a place of more joy and happiness. So very beautiful. Got some amethyst and some fluorite there. All right, let's have a look at some spiritual guidance for you. Well, we got the Amazon Queen. Some of you are ready for battle. This is kind of interesting. Spirit's asking for you to release this need to constantly protect yourself. It has served you for a while, but it's almost like you're wearing a suit of armor wherever you go, expecting the worst, or feeling a need like you have to protect yourself from everyone. When that happens, when we're in a state of balance and we've learned to have strong boundaries, so we know how to enforce our boundaries to protect ourselves, we can step back into our feminine energy and go with the flow. It's not fearing the worst. Yeah. So Spirit's asking, where are you putting boundaries around yourself that are actually holding you back versus allowing you to be in more kind of communion and connection with life and people, situations, environments, community. You got the ruby star here, which is all about being in flow with your passionate side. Now that can be your sensual side. It could be things you're passionate about. And you got the winged messenger of creation. There's a beautiful angel holding a very beautiful orb. I think it's magenta orb. Yeah, so it's spiritual direction inspiring my creative flow, but it could be anything around your creativity, ideas, projects, could be hobbies that you want to do, interests, so things that are going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. And you've got the little star, which is your inner child being whole and complete. So a lot of this change happening is to bring you into a state of wholeness and authenticity with who you are, which is basically accepting all parts of self. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the energy oracle in terms of clarifiers. Let's see what you need to release here. You feeling like you're going into battle all the time? Yeah, it's around you speaking your truth and expressing yourself, feeling confident enough to express yourself, express your boundaries. Some of you have a special message you want to share with the world. So the throat chakra is a divine gift and talent. Spirit's saying the sun's going to come out. There's going to be these beautiful positive changes in your life. Beautiful energy to tap into. Yeah, you've just got to watch your emotional balance. So you kind of got to ask yourself, I think you're actually doing a lot of work on self. I think you're actually bringing your emotions into balance. So when we feel like we're being tossed around by life and very reactive, then we're not managing our emotional states or our mental states, right? We're just allowing life to impact us all over the place. Whereas if we learn how to manage our emotional states at any given time and our self-talk, right? Doesn't matter what's swirling around us, we're always grounded and centered. Completely different state of being. Let's have a look at you getting illumination here. Yeah, it's about the fact that there's no limits. Yeah, you can do anything you want. Got the freedom to do anything you want. You've got the wealth there. And some of you feeling like you're at a crossroads. So possibly a major decision to make, going in a new direction. Yeah, Spirit's saying you can't hold yourself there for too long without sending yourself a little crazy. Right, you got to take action. You got to make a choice. Have a look at this indecision. Oh, Spirit's saying when you're feeling like that, you need to step back and rest. So versus making an impulsive choice and overthinking everything, get back into emotional balance, calm that mindset down, and then you'll be able to see things clearly. You might even want to journal it out. All right, let's have a look at this change going on, which is you tapping more into your passionate side. You got your coin here. So some of you want to do things that you really enjoy doing, like it's almost like passions that you enjoy doing, directly related to your coin. You got the door to spirit opening. So some of you are connecting more to your spiritual side. It also means that your angels and your spirit guides are absolutely watching over you right now. And you've got financial constraints here. So some of you are experiencing that in your life. Guidance. Spirit's saying that it's just temporary, whatever it is, because your door to money is going to open. It's kind of like a second message coming through that if you're fearful that if you follow a path of doing something that you love, it's not going to pay off, Spirit's saying that door's going to open to your money. Let's have a look at your projects, your creative ideas, the things you want to do here. Yeah, okay. Some of you need to close the door on something, walk away from something to take something else on. So it can certainly represent a career change. Yeah, there's a contract coming in. There's a new job opportunity coming in for some of you. And there's also this beautiful love connection here. Some of you are already in that partnership. Let's have a look at happiness, which is dolphins jumping out of the water. Spirit's saying you're going to have a major victory in your life. It's almost like everything's suddenly going to line up for you. You've got this beautiful, happy family around you to support you. And you've got the temple path here. So your angel's so close to you and watching over you. Some of you connecting more to your spiritual side. Let's have a look at your inner child being whole and complete. Yeah. When it is, you're going to recognize that you're in charge of your life, right? You got the magician here. So if you want to make something happen or do something, you've got to start making it happen yourself. So take an action. The universe will match that action. It's almost like realizing nobody's going to come and rescue you. If you want to do something, you've got to do it yourself. Some of you have been through situations that were deceitful, or you've been deceiving yourself for a while and what you're saying to yourself, particularly negative self-talk, limitations you've been placing on yourself. Your daughter romance is going to open, can open, but you're the only one there that's going to turn that knob, darlings, right? What does that mean? Well, if you want to open the door, you've got to open it. Reach your hand out and open it. Let's have a look at this deceit. Okay. For some of you, it was directly related to your heart chakra, so you went through something that was deceitful. There's a broken heart here. But it's old stuff, darlings. It's time to let it go. That's why release is here. You've just got to trust your intuition more, or perhaps whatever you went through made you kind of mistrust yourself in terms of your choices in decision making. So in that instance, all we got to do is look at that situation instead of keep recycling through the emotional side of it, which is the negative side of it. Look at it and go, if I'm really honest with myself, and for example, if I just looked at my last past relationship that didn't work out or imploded or, wasn't great, or a significant one that you keep bringing up in your own mind and emotions, if you looked at that one, ask yourself honestly, what red flags did I ignore? What did I not want to see about a certain person? What did I not want to see about myself? Because that will show you where you need to strengthen self in terms of trusting yourself more. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at the top row where there is a need for you to release this big protection field you've got around yourself. Yes, the walls you've built up. Because you're strong enough now to speak your truth and set healthy boundaries. You've got to watch those emotions. Spirit saying the sun's going to come out. Again, you've got the Magician, different deck, right? So everything's up to you. Some of you definitely have healing abilities, so you may be on a path of love and light. Might be something you want to do in your time off. And Spirit's saying there's no need for you to rush or force anything. Be in flow and take your time. Let's have a look at this illumination you're going to get, which is you're limitless, right? You can do anything. Spirit's saying when you're in a state of indecision, you need to step back and rest. And then actively take action. Don't hold yourself stuck. Now, some of you are just feeling a little extra sensitive and vulnerable right now, which means your vibration's rising. That's actually quite natural. So which means you do need to manage your sensitivity. As well as you can protect self, like your aura with crystals, if you're absorbing other people's energy. You might need to go to social things for a certain time and then retreat back out of that space because you're absorbing the energies of people in the room. Because it kind of means that your energy field's gone from here to up here. Why? Because of transformational growth. Doing your spiritual practices, bringing yourself into balance. Your energy is suddenly going to go whoosh up to here. There's going to be a lot more light quotient in your energy body, physical body, spiritual body. You're going to feel things more intently. So there's ways of protecting your energy field and your aura where you're not getting drained by the energies of others, particularly negative people. They'll grate on you a lot more. Versus having to put massive walls around yourself to protect yourself. I have done a couple of masterclasses and ebooks that you might find helpful. Emotional sensitivity is one of them. Some of you can be born with emotional sensitivity. It's inherited. For others, it can be part of circumstances. It's made you feel more sensitive. There's also one on emotional triggers. Well, you're very good at guiding children. So your children may come to you for more advice, support. You may be part of your path, your life path. Yeah. Some of you stepping into your high priest, high priestess energy. Definitely connecting with your higher states of consciousness. Divine gifts and talents, past lives, spirit guides, angels, the whole works. Spirit's saying you got a bright future ahead, right? So there's nothing for you to worry about. Just keep moving on the path you're going. And do your spiritual practices regularly. It's really going to boost you up. Yeah, there's definitely prosperity coming in. So abundance coming into your life. There's 3 messages here that your coin's looking good. The change is happening in your life, and not only to bring you more joy and happiness, to also live an abundant life. Let's have a look at this side, which mostly the big message here is you're the magician in your own life. Yeah. Everything's trying to get you to a place of more happiness and joy. There's a gorgeous love here. There's a contract. There's a happy family. your creative projects. OMG, I could feel it coming out. Are you ready, my loves? You've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Just know your prayers have been heard. They are being answered. Blessings coming in. And whatever you've been through, it's created a lot of wisdom within you. So don't negate the experiences that you've gone through in life. They were there to help you grow. All right, let's put some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. Spirit's saying doing guided meditations or any kind of meditative work would help you with your release work and bring your emotions into balance. So I'll link in the guided meditation playlist on my channel. It's free. Do any that just balance all chakras or help you relax. All you got to do is lay down and listen. You fall asleep, they'll still work. Yeah, a lot of you, the illumination is just possibly the last part of heart healing that needs to happen, release work that needs to happen. Yeah, mostly around self-love and you loving yourself more, knowing your self-worth or knowing your worth. You've got purification here. Some of you need to do a cleanse when it comes to scarcity consciousness around money. Instead of fearing the worst, expecting the worst, knowing that there's abundance here for you, believing in it. And you've got so much ancient wisdom within you. Some of you absolutely tapping into that side of self. Which means that if you struggled to see your past lives before, you'll be able to. So the veil is open. The veil is very thin for you now. Let's pull some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Yeah, you've got here the ancient ones. Your angels, your spirit guides going to be trying to communicate with you. Oh, you've got led to become one. So there's a beautiful love here. So allowing someone to be close to you, being vulnerable. Oh, you've got observe in silence. Okay, why is that coming out? It is related to your money. Yeah, they're saying a new day is dawning. So there's going to be some timing issues. So if you feel like, particularly when it comes to money, like things are tight, Spirit's saying it's just a matter of time, like literally a matter of time when things are going to suddenly shift forward. And it's a time to seek your destiny, what's going to make you happy. Getting really clear about what's going to make you happy. I've got to say your third eye chakra is coming out all around this reading here in the imagery. So it's very important for you to trust yourself. See what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Oh, you've got the wombat spirit. It says be at home. So some of you might want to hibernate at home, relax at home. And you've got the dragonfly spirit. It says truth transcends illusion. So you've got to also look at yourself, Scorpio, and go, where do I regularly trip myself up in life? What do I need to grow about self? You've got the hawk spirit. It says, let spirit be your guide. There's so much here about your spirit communication coming through. And the fox spirit. There are going to be instances where you're going to need to think on your feet. Certainly could be new job offers coming in where you're going to have to respond reasonably quickly. All right, let's put some guidance from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Okay, for some of you, there's a need to pause, reflect, get clarity versus charging into situations, thinking things through clearly before you make a decision. And Spirit's saying, let love be your beacon. So lead with love. What does that mean? There's so many butterflies there. It's almost like a different approach to life. Instead of going into life expecting the worst and expecting people to be rude and abrupt and, you know, just clogged up with negativity of your environment around you, it's a completely different approach to life. I could liken it to, there was a thing yesterday, I went to the shops to buy something, like a few things grocery-wise. And I'd come out of a shop, interesting throat tracks going, and I was walking along and I could see an elderly woman walking towards me, but she was trying to figure out if she was how she was going to navigate around me. She almost looked quite vulnerable and frightened, yeah? Did you know what I did? Just gave her a great big smile. I went like that. And whole face completely changed. She just lit up, yeah? So whilst we're all walking around expecting the worst out of people, do you know the power of a smile? Kind of like that's the approach that Spirit wants you to take, right? Instead of expecting the worst and feeling like life's buffering you around, it's about walking around life grounded and happy and expressing that happiness. Not everyone's going to feel that, right? But it's about taking a different approach to life, being in flow. You are going to get and find your clarity, ideal course of action moving forward. All right, those are your messages. Love to hear how this reading resonated for you. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance and support. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.